Hey guys, you're here with Denitra, and I'm going to be doing a video on coloring African American skin tones. It's my most requested video, and I'm going to do it today just to check off some of those requests that everybody's been wanting to see. So I've colored a gorgeous girl in an array of colors, and this is the most African American skin tone that I find on YouTube. If you search that, or when you search dark brown skin or something like that, this is the color that you get. But I wanted to show you guys that you can do an array of browns and mixing pinks and yellow tones to create really beautiful dimensional dark brown skin tones. Not just for African American skin tone, for all just skin tones in general. I did want to point out that there's so many different skin tones that you can color, lots of different shades, and it be an African American colored image. I think it's easier to do images that don't have many facial features. I think it's easier for you to just kind of picture what that color is over maybe images that have, you know, lips and noses and things like that. It might be a little bit harder for you guys to color around. So I chose a gorgeous girl, and I also chose gorgeous girls because this gorgeous girl image because they have that classic look, and you can just really play with them. So here we go. I've started from a light color and I've gone all the way to dark. These colors as is can be an American African American skin tone. So I hope my lighting is okay. You see the very rich tones I chose. Now these aren't blended just because I'm gonna show you guys some things. So this color being the lightest, I'm gonna show you I used a Sunkissed Pink color. I've check marked that off. Okay, I used Sunkissed Pink first, and then blush, and then ivory. And you can see how light these colors are. Let me flip my light on. Okay, is that better? Probably. Now you can see all the shadows in the background. Okay, so you can see those colors, and you would probably think, no, that's not, you know, that's not dark enough. Well, I'm gonna show you what you can do to add a little bit of shadowing and still keep that color if that's what you like, and still say, okay, this is African American skin tone. Okay, so for this shade, I'm gonna use the color Caramel, and let me mark that for you so I can see what that looks like. It's very olive tone, has very olive tone to it. That's gonna mix really well with the blush and the Sunkissed Pink. I'm gonna use my chisel, and I'm just going to shade it like this. Hold on, let me zoom in. Oops. So another trick when using darker colors, whether you're doing skin tone or hair or clothes, I always tell you to go with your darkest color first. And that's because you can control how much of that you're putting down toward the end, because you might not need as much as you think you're going to need in the beginning. Hold on, I'm looking for my Sunkissed Pink. I can't find it. Oh gosh. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going back in with my Sunkissed Pink. Oh, fun. Okay. And then we're going to do our blush again. And then ivory. pull that up so you can see the difference that adds. Okay, so I'm now going to move on to this oatmeal and vanilla color. Oatmeal is like your peach when it comes to a skin tone peach, rather than like a peach that you would use for like clothes or a flower. And then vanilla, which is a really nice color. It's yellow. It's a yellow, but it works nice on for skin. Okay, and then to darken this, I am going to use cinnamon, and let me mark that for you. And cinnamon is really nice. It has a pink undertone, so that is going to help your peachy oatmeal blend. Okay, you want to keep that in mind, you guys. If you're using browns, you want to get browns that might, if you're using red in your, like a dress, and say you want a darker shade of red, maybe you don't have one, you can use a brown that has a nice red undertone to it. And that goes with lots of your pinks, reds, maybe even a few yellows. Okay, so this is my cinnamon. I'm using the chisel in because there's a point. And with the Pro Markers, the felt tip is a little bit too round to get in the little cracks and crevices. So I use the chisel a lot. The chisel end. Okay. So that's our cinnamon. Now we're going to go back in with our oatmeal. Just going to repeat your colors. Okay. If you guys want to see the difference, like rewind before I added the brown and then come back to when I added the brown, and that you're going to be like, whoa, that really did make a difference, because it really does. And then we're going to add our vanilla. I'm going to blend this really nicely. Okay, so that added a little bit of a difference. You can add more cinnamon. You can just keep adding to get your a nice dimension of color. Now this color is really soft and pretty. I dropped something. Okay. I know that's a blunt line. I didn't really blend them that well because I wanted to do that on camera, but I wanted to give you guys a base. So really nice shade of a dusty pink. I used a coral, a Sunkissed Pink, and a blush. I'm gonna let that focus. Let's move back. Okay. So for this, I'm going to use cinnamon again. Cinnamon is, if you can't tell, one of my favorite colors to use. And like I said, cinnamon has that nice pinkish undertone, so it's going to blend nice with the Sunkissed Pink and the blush. And the coral's like a dark, a muted, I don't know, rose kind of color. So hold on. This marker's missing up top. Okay, here we go. So you see what it looks like now. Then we're going to add our cinnamon. You could leave that as is and still use that as an African American skin tone. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our coral. When I find it, we'll see. Okay, here's coral. I'm going over the cinnamon into the face a little bit. And see, I'm still leaving a highlight in the middle, because when you color all skin tones, you want to leave some type of a highlight, as if, you know, the sun is shining on them. So make sure you keep that open as well, even on darker skin tones. That's a Sunkissed Pink, and then we're going to add a little bit of that blush. Find it. And just gives a subtle difference, not a huge difference. Hey. Okay. So here's a little difference. And when that dries, it'll blend nicely. Okay, so here is cinnamon and Sunkissed Pink. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to, I use cinnamon and Sunkissed Pink. I'm going to show you guys how to get this is a nice brown, but if you want the shading darker, just go over it again with the same color. And this is cinnamon here. Okay, and then our Sunkissed Pink, which is probably one of my favorite colors to use, if you haven't noticed that already. Okay, so I hope the lighting is bringing this up. If not, I will take a picture and show you guys. Okay, here's one that's very tan, very sun-kissed. I'm gonna add a brown to that, and we're gonna use caramel. I use spice, which is a really nice, it's an orange, and then oatmeal, and then I use blush. But if you didn't want to use blush, you could definitely use the vanilla. That'll give it a more yellow tone. So this is a nice color here for any color that you want. Let me zoom in a little bit. My lighting is so bad. Okay, so we're gonna add caramel, and here that color is right here. This is our caramel, and then I'm just gonna go over that. Okay, I'm gonna go put a little bit more caramel, and then I'm gonna go over it with, a little bit more spice, and then I'm gonna go over that with the caramel. See, here we've just created another color. Try to do this nice. That didn't come out that good. All right, and here's oatmeal. Yeah, that one didn't come out like I pictured it. Alright, scratch that one. It didn't come out that nice. I add a little bit of that. I don't know if you guys see what I'm seeing. It just made it a little bit darker. Okay. And then here I use cinnamon coral and Sunkissed Pink. Let me turn my light off again. It looks like day and night with the light on. Okay, this video is so screwed up. All right, so I'm going to stop now because I feel like I'm starting to mess up, and probably because I filmed this video a gazillion times. But I just wanted to show you guys that there's so many different colors. If you're doing a skin tone that is dark, I would recommend using your darkest color last, and I say that a lot, but I really do think that would help. Also, try to use some muted pinks, like the Sunkissed Pink that I've been using, or a nice coral with your browns. That'll give you a nice dimensional dark brown skin tone versus just a flat on brown tone. And I think that'll help you guys a lot. So I hope I gave you guys some pointers. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy coloring, and don't stress, you guys. Do not stress. Coloring is supposed to be fun. So don't stress yourself out, and just practice. Practice makes perfect, or almost perfect. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.